Hi guys, Happy New Year's. It's been a long time since I've posted a video on YouTube. I've been really busy, that's the reason why. The video that you're gonna watch today actually has been filmed a while ago, but I've never came around to edit the video. And today is going to be all about showing you alternative ways of using heat to deep conditioner your hair, and especially for people who don't own a hood dryer or a steamer. The first technique was inspired by Hydrothermal Naturals, and I used that technique after a henna treatment because henna on my hair it's extremely drying, so I really needed something that's gonna infuse moisture back to my hair. And to be honest, I wouldn't recommend you to do that on a weekly basis. I used to do that every 4 to 6 weeks, or you can suffer from over moisturizing. The second technique is just simple, using towels to recreate a steaming effect. Right now, what's happening with my hair? It's a wig. I saw a review of this wig by Boulder Harmer and I really fell in love with it. I've ordered it and I got it back. I got it about 3 days ago, and honestly I've got loads of compliments for this wig. And the curl patterns are quite realistic. My own hair is at the front, yeah, and it's not even a twist out, it's a braid out, and my twist out tend to be exactly like this. So I really like this wig, and the color that I've got is 430. It's really pretty. Okay, stop talking and I'll let you watch the video. Take care. For this first technique you need flat iron, foil, and what you need to do is just wrap the foil around the flat iron plate and make sure you really cover the flat iron plate thoroughly because you don't want to ruin your flat iron. Okay, if you don't have one and you've just decided to go and buy one to try this technique, please I insist, don't go and buy an expensive one. You just need something that's gonna produce heat, and also preferably something with variable heat control. I'm using this on a low setting of 100 degrees Celsius, and also I'm using it on damp hair, not wet hair. The hairs have been already washed and it only has deep conditioner on it, so all the white things that you can see on the video is deep conditioner. So I'm pressing the flat iron against the hair to infuse the treatment into the hair strand. As you can see, the hair is not getting any longer, it has shrunk and it's nice and smooth. We don't want to get the hair straight. The aim here is to infuse the treatment inside the hair strand. The reason why I advise you to use on low heat setting and also not wet dripping hair, it's because you don't want to create what is called the bubble effect, which is the water inside the hair will boil and then create bubble and then damage the hair strand. We don't want that. I am really insisting, don't use on high heat, don't create water to boil hair. Okay, so this technique is very powerful. I used to do it after a henna treatment. I don't really henna my hair anymore just because it's just too long and messy process. I don't do it anymore. But when I used to do henna, I will always follow with this technique because henna was very extremely drying to my hair strand, and I didn't have a hood dryer or a steamer to do a heat based deep conditioning treatment. You don't want to do this treatment on a weekly basis just because you might suffer from over moisturizing, and we don't want that. We have to keep the balance between moisture and protein. Talking about protein, this is an excellent technique to use if you suffering from protein overload. But in that case, make sure you use deep conditioner that's only have moisturizing properties, not with any protein at all. So you just infuse the treatment deep in your hair strand, and as you can see, all the treatment is disappearing. So for the sake of the length of the video, I'm not gonna do the full head, just a section to show you, and then after you finish the full head, you just go and rinse the hair, and you notice that the water will be transparent, very clear, because all the product is gone. So, and then you carry on with your normal routine. For this second technique, you will need a bowl of water, 2 hand towels or turban towels. I actually prefer turban towels. You also need cling film and a microwave, and of course a pair of scissors. Okay, what you need to do is grab the first towel, put it in the water, soak it wet, wring it so that it's not dripping. Really make sure you wring it. And this one that I'm using, it's a turban. I actually prefer the turban just because it's smaller and easy to wrap with the cling film. Much easier because there's less material. So you just roll it like a sausage, dip the second one in water, and it's just pure, it's tap water actually, and you wrap it in cling film, as we call it in the UK. I think for Americans it's saran wrap. Here we go. Make sure you really seal the ends because we're gonna pop it in the microwave and you don't want the steam to evaporate, so really seal the ends. So just repeat the same thing again. Wet the towel, wring it completely, and then roll it in a sausage form and in a sausage shape, and then wrap it in cling film. And then we're gonna pop it in the microwave. I usually put mine for 2 minutes. You want it hot, but you don't want it so hot that you can't handle it, that you can't touch it with your finger, or so hot that when you put it on the head you scream. You just want it hot with steam. So 2 minutes actually, you can even do a minute or a minute and a half, but I wouldn't say more than 2 minutes. So you see the towel here is out of the microwave and the steam was coming out of it. It's hot, but I can handle it. I can put it on my daughter's hair without her screaming. Secure the end of the towel. And grab your cling film, wrap it around. Every single bit of the towel needs to be covered because you don't want the steam to evaporate here, to escape. Here we go. Just shape the cling film around the towel. Now you grab the second one. It's hot. Careful. Don't burn yourself. You can see the steam. Gonna pop it on the first combination of towel and cling film. So you just pop it on top and you repeat exactly the same process. You see, the reason why I say I prefer the turban, because the turban was easy to wrap, there was not too much material, so it's actually flatter. But with the hand towel, it's a bit bumpy, but you can really mold it with the cling film. Now, yeah, you put the cling film on top, exactly like the first time. Make sure that all the towels are covered because you don't want the steam to escape. Mold the cling film around the towel. Okay, here we go. Now, the treatment could end here if you don't have a hood dryer or anything that produce or any sort of hood. So you keep the towel for about 20 minutes until it's cold. Or if you have a hood dryer, a professional one on a stand, or any other type of hood, it can be a portable one or a heating cap. You can use that and sit under it for another 20-30 minutes. And I telling you, once you come out of there, ta-da! Steam. There will be steam as if you've just been under a steamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you or talk to you very soon. Bye bye.